What is up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. And man, we've been having some nice weather lately, so I'm gonna get some miles on the bike, man. And yo, check this kit out, right? This is from a brand called Darby. It is a very budget-friendly brand. I cannot talk about like their bibs. I never had their bibs, but like the jersey itself, man, the jerseys are nice. I got like 3 or 4 of these. I think I got like a black, kind of sand color, and then like an orange color, but it looks really good. I like the fit. The sleeves are on point. I am 5'6", 175 pounds. I do not consider myself to have a cycling body type. Probably more on the athletic type of build, but it fits good. It really fits good on the arms. I really like the sleeves. I like the low kind of cut around the collars, kind of like a race cut. Feels really, really good. We are on the LA Sprint today because I have not been riding this bike. I ain't been riding any bike for real outside in a while. And I just want to spend some legs. So quick admin notes, right? It is windy as I don't know what. Oh my goodness. Admin notes. If you really want to support the channel, man, like, subscribe, comment. Also, be sure to check out the website, robbmedia.net. I got some t-shirts that I am getting printed up. And when I say printed up, it is all by myself. It is the DTF transfers. It is me with the heat press printing up these shirts. So you want to support the channel, pick up a shirt, check out the website. Also, I'm always talking about different parts. I'm always swapping out things. If you are interested in some of the parts that I had, they might be for sale. So you can check out the website, and if it's on there, hey, pick it up. So the biggest thing that's going on right now is this 3T build, and man, it is getting spicy, right? I am going to go with SRAM group set. And when I say SRAM, it's not SRAM by itself. We're gonna call it Shimano, right? And you're probably like, what the hell is that about? The Shimano is gonna be a mix-up. It's going to be a mix of SRAM, and it's going to be a mix of Shimano. It's going to be a very interesting build, right? Why am I going this route? One of the reasons why is because if you are using SRAM cassette, you probably have a wheel that has a XDR hub. All of my wheels have Shimano hubs, which means I run a Shimano cassette. For those of you that don't know, there are some things that are cross-compatible, right? As far as 12-speed stuff, all 12-speed will pretty much work together. There's just a little bit of the specifics that you have to do in order to make sure it works, right? And those specifics are, if you are running a SRAM cassette, you need to be running a SRAM chain. If you are running a Shimano cassette, you need to be running a Shimano chain. As long as those two things are aligned, as long as the cassette matches the chain, you're gonna be good to go. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I will be running a Shimano cassette with a Shimano chain. I'm also going to be running, I'm running a 1x setup up front, so it kind of doesn't matter. It's not really specific for SRAM or Shimano. It's just a 1x, so it really doesn't matter which chain system you're using. But I will be using a 54 tooth, narrow wide oval up front. The cassette range I'll run in the back, check me out. I'm going to be running an 1136. Now, if I was running SRAM has a 36 as well, but their joint is a 1036. I've had SRAM cassettes in the past. I personally don't need the 10-tooth cog, especially running a 54 up front. I got plenty of meat on the bone and plenty of depth in the chain ring to get the speed I desire. And I do not need a 10-tooth cog. When I was riding a 10-tooth cog, or I had a cassette with a 10-tooth cog, I was never into 10, bro. And most of the people that I know that have SRAM, that have that 10-tooth cog, they're not using it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking maybe if you was running like something super small up front, maybe like a 42 chain ring, then maybe you probably be getting down into 10. But if you're running like, you know, SRAM setup a 50-37, you're probably not using that 10. So I'd rather not have the 10. Give me the small cog of the 11 and give me that extra cog somewhere in the middle of the cassette, and that's going to work. Pretty much every bike that I have is running a 54 tooth setup, with the exception of the Cervelo S5, which is weird. The Cervelo S5, I got a 5339 on there, and I just haven't gotten around to putting a 54 tooth on there just yet. But like I said, the majority of my bikes are running 54s up front, and I'm either running an 1130 out back or an 1134. But like I said, doing things a little bit differently, I'm gonna go with that 1136. It's gonna be interesting to have that 36 cog on the back. Should be a good bailout gear if I need it. And if for some reason I'm not really using it like that, I'll just swap the cassette, go back to 1134. But I'm gonna keep it on there for a while. And I got this dope ass gold cassette. It looks really, really good. So I'm looking forward to that. Other things with the 3T, I was gonna go with the Avion bars because I had took those off the VAM and replaced them with the Tavello bar. And the Tavello bar is super dope. Really like it. I like the Avion bar as well, but I think the Avion bar fits the VAM better as far as bike feel and what I want to do with that bike. And I think the Tavello bar would be a better fit for the 3T. So I'm gonna swap it out again, put the Avion bar back on the VAM, and then take the Tavello bar and put it on a 3T. That's gonna be hella dope, man. And that Tavello bar, it's nice, bro. It's stiff. It's got a very low stack. Even though the Avion and the Tavello are both -10, the Tavello is significantly lower than the Avion. I say probably by like 10, 15 mil. That's a lot, bro, when it comes to bike fit. Because as far as like how much steer tube I had on my VAM, you know, it was the same. But when I put that Tavello on, yo, I had dropped down. like I said, probably about like 10 to 15 millimeters, and that's a lot, and I really notice it. But yeah, the 3T is going to have that bar on there. And then touching back on the SRAM, yo, check me out. I got the Sram Red, bro. And not the full thing. I just got the shifters, right? And the reason why I got the shifters because I've ridden SRAM in the past, and I just didn't like it because I did not get along with the hoods at all. They was just not ergonomic for me and hand-friendly for me. But I have ridden the new Sram Red hoods on a couple of bikes and tested out, and man, that new Sram Red, man, they really did it, bro. And one thing I've always been envious about with Sram's braking versus Shimano, night and day. Sram's got ridiculous brakes, bro. And I don't know if it's because, I don't even know if it's like the mechanics of the system, like how it's built. But I really think it's probably got something to do with the fluid, because Shimano uses the mineral fluid and SRAM uses the actual brake dot fluid. That fluid might increase that modularity and give you that extra brake feel, because I'm telling you, them SRAM brakes, they bite, bro, and they stop. And the new SRAM, like I said, I got the levers, but the levers come with the brake calipers as well. If you liked SRAM braking before, they saying the new Sram Red braking is out of this freaking world, bro. And with the polished calipers, it looks good, man, because the 3T's got that, you know, it's got like that navy fade to black gradient, but then all the bolts are already like that kind of silver chrome. This 3T's it's gonna be hard, bro. I'm gonna be riding the hell out this bike in 2025. I think the bikes I'm gonna be riding the most is probably, it might be the VAM and the 3T. But I don't know, because I'm on the LA right now, and the LA feels great, bro. And I swapped the wheels on my LA, right? Because I was doing some maintenance on my MV7.8s. And I was swapping out some tires. I just haven't gotten around to putting the tires back on yet, because, you know, I hadn't been riding outside because of the weather. But now the weather's changing, you know, I'll get the tires back on. But I had these fast forward wheels, and I had these wheels on my Bianchi, and I sold my Bianchi XR3 finally, right? And I was like, let me do something with these, and I put them on here. But the fast forward is a dope wheel. I'm loving it, bro. No complaints, man. But I'm thinking the pictures that I showed and the videos that I showed of the 3T, I've been showing it with the fast forwards on there. The wheel that's probably gonna be on that bike, it's either gonna be the NV7.8s or my Chinese wheel, the Yo-Yo 60 joint. Somebody calling me right now, bro. See who this is. Hold that thought.
A few moments later.
All right, sorry about that, y'all. Listen, man, I got to think about phone calls, bro. When my phone be ringing, I never know if somebody really needs me, man. So I be trying to answer it, man. But that's just a me thing. But anyway, yeah, I'm either gonna have the NV7.8s on there or the Yo-Yo wheels. And I'm thinking it's probably gonna be those Yo-Yo wheels, because I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do. I'm interested with the weight and the depth. And I'm probably gonna put some Corsa Pros in 32s on there, and it should be a pretty sweet setup. So looking forward to that, man. But yeah, bro, I am just out in the neighborhood, spinning the legs, getting some good miles in. I just want to rap with y'all a little bit, give y'all some of this vlog life, and talk about what's going on. But more to follow. There's going to be a bunch of additional videos coming about this 3T bike, because that 3T bike has like all of my undivided attention right now, bro. Like, oh man, I want to put the bike together so bad, but it's like I'm being very, very patient, selective, and structured about how I'm gonna put this thing together, because I don't want to rush it and then, you know, be wanting to change stuff later or something like that. So that's all I got for y'all, bro. This is your boy, Mr. RobbArmstrong. If you're liking the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And like I said, check out the website, rawmedia.net. I'm out, bro.